They like.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly all back with another video. Yes, and today we got to talk about Andrew Wiggins because I feel like this is a well-needed conversation about Andrew Wiggins because it is a lot of questions and a lot of things we have to resolve about Andrew Wiggins. And the first thing we have to resolve is what Andrew Wiggins' potential is on the Golden State Warriors. And in my opinion, I feel like Andrew Wiggins' potential on the Golden State Warriors is to be an upgraded version of Harrison Barnes. And that's not no flag or knock towards him, but for Harrison Barnes, when he was there to average 13-14 points, I believe Andrew Wiggins, being the player we think he is, he should be able to average 16-17 points in that system with a healthy Klay Thompson, Curry, as well as Draymond. And I feel like that should be the standard for Andrew Wiggins, and they need to be a very efficient 16 and 17 points, especially when you have these type of menacing shooters on your court. Then we got to talk about why Andrew Wiggins get a lot of flack, and he gets a lot of flack because a lot of people believe that his stats are empty. He gets a lot of empty stats, and you say, what do I mean by that? I mean, if you look on ESPN or any type of place that shows you Andrew Wiggins stats, they look amazing. They look phenomenal. But when you watch him play, a lot of his stats and a lot of ways he gets his stats just looks dirty. Like, it doesn't really attributes to winning. It doesn't make you win. It's just like he's getting the stats, but how much is it really helping the team? And arguably, people would argue if he shot less, that would give a chance for another player to actually help or do more to help him win. And we just feel like those stats are just very, very invalid to him winning basketball games. Also, we must talk about Andrew Wiggins this season has to show out, right? And I'm not saying he got to average 30 points a game, but if this Golden State team is healthy, he has to have an efficient 16, 17, 18 points a game in an effort of winning, right? Like, if he does this and they're struggling, I'm going to have to look at Andrew Wiggins because now Andrew Wiggins is on a stage. He's on a stage where he should be able to finally show us that he is a attributor, right? He's on a stage where he should show us that all the flack and all the disappointing and the discrediting he's gotten in Minnesota was wrong, right? And if he's unable to show that on a team of Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond, can you really say he's good, right? Like, can you really say he's underrated? Like, because a lot of people agree with me in the sense of, I feel like Andrew Wiggins is overrated, right? At this point, he's overpaid, he's overrated, and there's not much you can really say to me. And I know you're going to go to any stats, ESPN, and say he averages almost 20 points a game, but his 20 points per game led to what? You get what I'm saying? And that's the point I'm getting at. That's the point I'm trying to make, and that's the point I'm trying to get across. I just feel like Andrew Wiggins, for what he does and what he gets paid, is definitely a disconnect. And I think that's the problem he has to resolve on his tenure on the Golden State Warriors. Last but not least, we got to talk about, could I see Andrew Wiggins getting traded? And honestly, I can. I can see Andrew Wiggins getting traded for the simple fact of this. I don't see them trading Draymond, right? And I know a lot of people would say, Draymond would be the odd man out. I don't see them ever trading Draymond, especially since how essential Draymond is to the Golden State Warriors system, right? Like, at this point, we understand Draymond is a system player. He's a system player for Golden State, but he fits that system perfectly, right? With his defense, how he talks to the players. He's probably the only player Curry and Klay Thompson would legitimately respect on that degree, right? And if you trade Draymond Green, I just don't feel like that Curry and Klay Thompson and Wiggins would really get it done. Yes, they would win a lot of games because they're just that good shooting, but I don't really think they would win any essential and important games in a playoff, which they're known for doing, which is one of the reasons why I think if they were to trade any of these four players, it has to be Andrew Wiggins, and that would be probably the biggest reason why they got Andrew Wiggins, because his contract is big enough where they could flex him, and they have the pick to where they can move it to almost any team in the NBA if they decided that they wanted something more. So I think Andrew Wiggins realistically would be the most tradable asset amongst the four and amongst him and Draymond Green. So down in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about Andrew Wiggins. Do you feel like I'm just a little too harsh on him? And if not, just let me know why you feel like Andrew Wiggins is not living up to the hype.
And with that being said, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to hit the notification bell for more amazing content, because we are on the grind, the official grinding with y'all. I know I can get there. So with that being said, Ghost.
What if we turn into hoopers? For the clip like bonds we shooting. Just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back three, we hooping. We in your house just like Fortnite.